Hi, today we're going to feature two sections from The Stranger. The first one is at the beginning of chapter 5, and the second one is from the end of chapter 6. I'll read the one from the beginning of chapter 5 now. So here we go. A little later, my boss sent for me, and for a second I was annoyed because I thought he was going to tell me to do less talking on the phone and more work. But that wasn't it at all. He told me he wanted to talk to me about a plan of his that was still pretty vague. He just wanted to have my opinion on the matter. He was planning to open an office in Paris, which would handle his business directly with the big companies on the spot, and he wanted to know how I felt about going there. I'd be able to live in Paris and to travel around for part of the year as well. You're young, and it seems to me it's the kind of life that would appeal to you. I said yes, but that it really was all the same to me. Then he asked me if I wasn't interested in a change of life. I said that people never changed their lives, that in any case one life was as good as another, and that I wasn't dissatisfied with mine here at all. He looked upset and told me that I never gave him a straight answer, that I had no ambition, and that was disastrous in business. So I went back to work. I would rather not have upset him, but I couldn't see any reason to change my life. Looking back on it, I wasn't unhappy. When I was a student, I had lots of ambitions like that, but when I had to give up my studies, I learned very quickly that none of it really mattered. That evening, Marie came by to see me and asked me if I wanted to marry her. I said it didn't make any difference to me, and that we could if she wanted to. Then she wanted to know if I loved her. I answered the same way I had last time, that it didn't mean anything, but that I probably didn't love her. So why marry me then? She said. I explained to her that it didn't really matter, and that if she wanted to, we could get married. Besides, she was the one who was doing the asking, and all I was saying was yes. Then she pointed out that marriage was a serious thing. I said no. She stopped talking to me for a minute and looked at me without saying anything. Then she spoke. She just wanted to know if I would have accepted the same proposal from another woman with whom I was involved in the same way. I said, sure. Then she said she wondered if she loved me, and that there was no way I could know about that. Oops. Then she said she wondered if she loved me, and there was no way I could know about that. After another moment's silence, she mumbled that I was peculiar, that there was probably, but that was probably why she loved me, but that one day I might hate her for the same reason. I didn't say anything, because I didn't have anything to add. So she took my arm with a smile and said she wanted to marry me. I said we could do it whenever she wanted.